When I come across some women, we get talking and you hear, I cannot settle down for less. Understandable. I cannot marry a man who earns 200, who earns 300. And I ask, sister girl, what is it you do for a living? Some of them, they hustle now. I'm still hustling. You don't even have a career. You don't even have a life. Yet you are desperate to get married. Now you get married. What are you adding to that marriage? You have nothing to offer aside your body. Do you realize as time goes into that marriage, your body, even love, is not enough to keep marriage? I know nothing is enough to hold the man who doesn't want to be held. But trust me, sister girl, you need to do more. Now let me tell you a few things you need to do or know before you say I do. You need to be financially liberated, number one. If you don't have a job, if you don't have a career, if you don't have a life, if you don't have yourself put together, if you don't have your life together as a woman, especially financially, gone are the days where men walk into a village and marry a stranded person and marry anybody they see. These days, men are intentional, just like you are, because a lot of you out there, your target is to marry a rich man. Yes, so the men are as intentional as you are. Nobody wants to marry a liability as a wife. Nobody wants to marry a jobless and a careerless woman. So before you think of saying I do, I don't have a problem with you being desperate. I don't have a problem with you setting your standard high. But are you matching? Are you meeting up to those standards that you have set for yourself? Before you think of saying I do, or before you get overly desperate, get your career settled. Financially get stable. Financially, you need to get stabilized. If you don't have a life, if you're not financially free, if you cannot breathe financially, trust me, if you cannot take care of your own bills, if you have to call a man when you want to do everything, anything you want to do, you have to call a man to help you out. Trust me, my darling, you are not ready for marriage. Marriage is not for you. So relax and enjoy your singlehood in peace. Number two, if you are not ready to be loyal and submissive, some of you will say, I'm a no-nonsense woman. No man can tell me what to do. No man can tell. If no man can tell you what to do, my sister, remain in your father's house. If you cannot listen to a man, if you cannot take orders from a man, why are you looking for a man when you're already a man? Man up yourself and be single. Because it takes two to tango. A man is the head. Trust me, all you are is the neck. And the smartest thing is that no head functions without the neck. So if you cannot take orders from the head, how to move, what to do, if you feel like you will get married and still continue to do the things you do as a single lady, something is obviously wrong with you. Number three, if you cannot respect a man, definitely, obviously, you cannot respect yourself. That means you don't need a man. Because respect is reciprocal. It's being reciprocated. If you cannot respect that man that you claim you love, if you cannot respect him as your husband, as your king, as your word, my darling, singlehood is not a disease. After all, every woman must not be married. Remember, when you die, when you want to go to heaven, you answer for yourself. So if you are too big to respect, if you're too big to be submissive and to be loyal, my darling, remain in your father's house. Till I see you again, I remain your girl, successful success. Don't forget, stay calm, drink a lot of water, and mind your business.